consider yourself low maintenance?
I guess so. I mean, to a point. And then I suddenly go crazy. I diva out on people.
How so?
But it takes a lot. It takes a lot of...
What does it take?
I don't know. It's like a lot of, like, kind of phobias. Like, a lot of people touching me at the same time, and I suddenly go like, ugh.
Like your fans? Like your millions of fans?
No, that's a different thing. I mean, because that you can kind of mentally prepare for. It's like... I don't even know how to explain it. It's like there's a certain line. I've just never actually reached that point, so
very good.
I can just feel it. I can feel it bubbling.
I'll try not to get you to that point right now. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Well, this is the beginning of the end, so to speak, of this amazing blockbuster franchise. How does that feel for you?
I don't know yet. I mean, it's kind of a relief in some ways because I don't have to just constantly keep working like every 3 months, you know, going back and doing another Twilight after. I mean, because I kept ramming in movies in between. But in other ways, I mean, I've lost a safety net. I mean, I could do movies and then almost guarantee on a successful one coming out, you know, 6 months later. So it doesn't really make any difference. But yeah, so it's kind of scary in that respect. But yeah, it's kind of 50-50.
Yeah. We solicited questions from your fans on our Facebook page, and I want to ask you maybe a couple. Pamela wants to know, what trait of Edward do you have, or would you like to have?
I mean, I guess just, you know, you play it for long enough and things become like inevitably kind of entwined, because you just can't help it. The more you know people and the more you just naturally react with them. I guess I'm like relatively patient. I think. Yeah. I think I was kind of patient.
That's good. That's a good trait to have. Great quality.
What would I take out of it? I don't know. I wish I was a better driver. He's a
at really high speeds.
Yeah. And also, he's very confident dancing. He never shies away from dancing.
Confident in every aspect, that Edward.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you're immortal.
Yes. Well, we've been playing this fun trivia game. How well do you know your co-stars? All right. Who is Kristen's favorite chef on the Food Network?
Oh, God. I mean, I really should know this as well.
She's Southern.
I don't know what any of their names are.
Paula Deen.
Paula Deen, I did know that, with the butter.
Yes, butter and everything. It makes it good. Her birthday.
Oh my God.
Oh no, this is not good. This is not good for you, Robert.
Oh no, this is terrible.
This is really terrible. She knew yours.
8th of April.
Did you say the 8th?
Yeah.
It's the 9th.
Oh God.
But you were close.
Jeez.
You were close. That
I'm
counts.
so bad with that. I don't know what any of my family's birthdays are either.
Most men are, so you're forgiven.
I don't even know what my birthday is.
I won't tell her. All right, so it's really the beginning of the end here for the Twilight franchise. How does that feel after all the hard work, all the time you've put into this?
Luckily it feels good, because I think that we're all at a place where it does feel done. I mean, I feel like I got to experience everything that I anticipated, everything that I built up to was released. Sometimes you definitely look back on things and go, God, we missed something. I mean, and of course there are 1,000 things that occur to me, but just with everyone, I can look around and really be proud of everyone, and yeah, happy.
And be ready to move on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And hold it as something like you want to remember. So it's not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is like, you know, everyone that I've met on it, they're not going anywhere. So
and Twihards will cherish it for decades and decades and decades. It's not going anywhere. Yeah. Well, you really had a lot of raw emotion in this movie. And you're a slender person, but you looked extremely emaciated in some of those scenes. Was that mostly CGI, or did you have to lose weight for this?
It was digital. It was. I didn't have time. We didn't have time to do a big like transformation, physical transformation. Yeah, I mean, we would have had to shut down twice even. I mean, yeah. So no, and that's a scary position to be in, because when you're usually responsible for everything that you want to convey, you're like, all right, guys, you got me, right? You know what I mean? It's like, this isn't going to look okay. This isn't going to this isn't going to ruin everything I'm trying to do right now. And those guys are amazing at what they do, and I can't tell that it's not. It's scary for me to watch it. It's like I never expected that they were going to push it so far. Yeah.
It was realistic, though, that you were dying. And you seemed, as Bella, so maternal, you know, as you were expecting this half vampire baby.
Yeah.
Did it make you feel maternal or long for a family or kids? Or what do you think about that for your own future?
One of the main things that I loved about the story is that feral cat image that always occurs to me. Is sort of like there's you know, there are things that are important in life, and then there are things that you just don't touch. Do you know what I mean? It's like I did really like that, and yes, absolutely, I can't wait, but you know, who knows? It's I so connected with that. So yeah, it was an eye-opening experience, to be honest. You don't always know that, you know, that you're going to be affected in certain ways, and I definitely was.
Taylor Lautner, what superlative did Taylor's junior high class elect him for? If you don't know, what would you guess?
I bet probably like something for his smile. It's like something,
yes.
I know, it's
Best
like
smile.
Of course.
He has the perfect smile.
I know, he's like almost like, okay.
Very good guess.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, with Robert. What movie did Rob watch when he was 13 that inspired him to emulate Jack Nicholson?
Which one was it? I mean, he loves all of them.
Big fan?
Yeah, he's a big fan.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I wouldn't have said that.
His birthday.
Whose?
Robert's.
Well, come on. I mean, I know his birthday. It's May 13th.
Yes, it is.
Very
good.
But I actually don't know the year, so that's cool.
86.
Oh, great.